to stuff. Now we're preparing to stuff the pork belly with the ingredients.
Okay.
This is the Romano food work, man. Musay das duma Romanes.
Exactly.
So karat kakasa dive bomber. Not Romani buki se kacha, Purani buki.
Warning, do not try this home if you're a heart patient, if you saw shama, or if you have acid reflux.
Right.
Okay, but
Definitely.
the real, so you want to know Food Network, what's in here? There's pork, there's calf liver, there's onions, there's black pepper, cayenne pepper, parsley, onions, jalapenos, and these peppers right here, which are the bullets. I'm going to stuff all this raw into this.
Okay.
Now, usually at home carenas they use the soul to do it, the not dello payante, because you gotta boil them.
Okay.
So what I do is easy way, the new millennium, is I put it in the aluminum foil and I seal it like this. But I'm gonna stuff 2 or 3 of them into this pot and boil them. But to make sure you go over it, the not dello payante, and you let them boil for about 40 minutes. Give them a boil, and when they boil, have your lemons ready. And we're going to do our last presentation. We're just finally touching up. We've been at it since 11 o'clock this morning. I've been at it.
And the name of the cook show is what?
The cook show is
The Brooklyn Bad Boys. We're not chefs.
We're not from Brooklyn no more.
We're not from Brooklyn.
No.
We're the Staten Island Fairies.
Staten Island Fairies, I guess. We got these hot peppers besides the one on my back here.
Okay.
Besides the pork.
Okay. Now usually, I need one more. I seen Cooking with the Wallaces, and that just motivated me.
Let me just cut in for a second. If there's any single women that like the recipe, please call me at 347
How many times you want to have
1703. Any single woman want the recipe? Give your little cousin a call. I'll be glad to make this for you.
I'll make my brother cook it. I'll force him. He's got to do it.
He's got to do it.
Okay, here we go. This thing's on fire, my ass. No, you gotta pack it. Okay.
Oh my God.
Well, what are you gonna do? There's some people that know what they're eating. No, what are you talking, How are you, You can't judge nothing until you try it, young lady.
I'll pass.
This also gives you stamina when you dance, as you're doing recreations around the house.
See, there's a difference. Last time this kitchen was on the Food Network, it was very Italian night.
Right.
You know, we spiced up the kitchen and made it Argentine. You know, it's gonna go back to Archie's doing. But I used this kitchen for tonight, and I'm just spicing up the kitchen. And when we cook dive bombers. And this is what it is. It'll be done in 40 minutes. We'll get back to it. You don't judge it till you taste it. Okay? Now again with the aluminum foil. To seal it. What I do is too, I get my hands, because that's the Romano way to do it. And you marinate the whole of them. You understand? You let all the oil go on there. Then you pack it. You see all that? See, now when it's cooked with grease. See all the oil? Now, 9 out of 10, if I do this for someone at a wedding, when I do it for them, the next day everybody's hungover and they want to know where did these things wind up. We wind up on a trunk with Italian bread and a lot of dishes and forks, and this is what we eat the next day. We locate them, and this is what we do. So, I'm almost done. It's been a pleasure showing you how it is to cook linzer and dive bombers. These are going into a boil. My linzer are done. Oh, come over here for a second.
Okay.
One last thing I need to do.
Okay, boss.
Watch your hands, George.
Now we call
The last thing I'm going to do is I put a pork shoulder in the oven. So my mom showed me this recipe. You get the oil from the pork shoulder.
I have 2 mittens. Why don't I?
I don't know about a minute. You get the oil.
George, pabos.
No, I got it. And you take this oil
And you still inside the...
and you pour it in the linzer. This way you give it that pork taste.
Oh, watch, let me wipe that. Wipe this, wipe the lid. Don't put it in there yet because the fire's going to drip down.
So, now, we got our linzer rolling with my wooden spoon. Къде ми го днеска се баба, магате халавам, и днеска да му го ело най-бari buki. Every year I stump into a new little recipe. But I think this is going to be another part 2. I think I'm going gourmet for summer.
Okay.
So keep on tuning in and you'll see me. We don't know what's next. We'll be back. Click.
Signore Antonio, ti aspetta. Ti voglio bene, quanto? Ti famiglia. Il porco, è tutto bello da mangiare. Tutte le belle da mangiare. It's familiar. And the holidays, it makes a great dish.
Excuse me.
On Christmas and New Year's. To all the people out there, vi voglio bene.
Ciao.
Vi aspetto, ciao bella.
Ciao.
The presentation of the pork is pretty ready. Now you have the chumbo right here.
Okay.
Go to the table.
And we're
guys.
going straight to the table.
Okay.
Okay?
Now, guys, here it is.
What?
The finishing touch. This got out of the boiling water. There it is. It's done. It went in raw.
So your lemon? Your hot sauce?
Woo! Okay, now.
This Steam George.
Yeah. This is going into. We're taking this into the front, to the crowd.
Uh-huh.
Follow me.
Outdid yourself, Martha.
Cannibals.
Hey, you two.
Cannibals. Okay, everybody. Here it goes. Here's the dive bomber. You're on the YouTube right now.
Yeah, but what is that?
This is all my guests that have been waiting since today.
I'm sure you.
We're done. My job is done. And here's how it is on the inside. That's a dive bomb.
Okay, now I'll explain to you what this food's all about. Usually, a long time before we were Christians, the dive bombers and the ribs were called baktyaka.
Yeah.
For prosperity.
Well,
that's
it's not so bad. We can use a little bit of some right now.
Since we become Christians, it's just good food. And we bless this food in Jesus' name. And thanks for George. God bless him as
George,
well.
I have to say, everything is fantastic. I never really ate goods, but these are fantastic.
Yes,
Thanks.
Very, very
Too
good.
bad for the guys that can't taste it.
Now,
They're losing out.
My opinion, a little bit more garlic it should have been in here, and a little bit. Now you have to ask questions. Do you use a pinch of salt or do you use a pound of salt?
I use less
I'll
salt.
let you know how it is. And this is how we do
I always
it.
want to go less
I
than
understand.
go over.
All right, so
my
here we
God.
are. It's New Year's Eve, and we're having our dinner. And before we were Christians, just everything was bakdaka, but now we bless the food in Jesus' name. And Happy New Year's, George. Happy New Year's, boys.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's.
See you again, you two.
Alright, over here. God bless George for cooking in my kitchen. Everyone's watching on YouTube. God bless you. But tell you the truth, I'm still the best cook on YouTube. I'm the best.
All right.
Bye.
We don't know yet till we see this guy.